Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back here. Special report, Mars and Libra. What is it needed? And this, what would you listen at this video? If you've been having a challenges within the relationship, if you've been having a challenges with establish or understanding masculine energies and their lack of balance, now you'll be able to really through problems, through the working, through the pressure, and through the balance, you're going to learn one of the very important things in life: how not to create wars within relationships, personally coming in from you. As Mars is going to be transiting it into Libra, we are going to see it. First of all, we already feeling it. These oppositions with Saturn and Neptune. You're going to see these differentiations between illusions and what it's real, between what you've learned and how much you still have to learn, between facing your fear, guilt, shame of previous times, and so on, of previous relationships. For some of the people, there's going to be this easy road to escape, not doing it in there. But we're going to find out that particularly when Mars right now, it's going into this learning to navigating the balance as Libra is. This is going to be a very good masculine growth, very particular masculine growth, because you're going to be need that masculine growth. Because next zodiac sign, the Mars is going to be visiting in pretty much a month and a half. That's going to be home for him. That's going to be Scorpio. In a Scorpio, you're going to be diving in deep. But we're going to be talking about Scorpio possibly in a month and a half about that until we get there. Why do I give you this? I'm going to give you this because a lot of this, we all have a masculine and feminine energies within us. And Mars is going to be trying, particularly with that positions that it's in Libra, he's going to use the energies of Pluto and Uranus. They are in the air, is to catch up the airways of how to get it from above, how to transform from above, how to apply it this into the social circle, and then how he can apply it into the relationships. Very, very powerful moments, but he's going to be under pressures of Saturn and Neptune, and a little bit later on he's going to be in pressures from what? He's going to be on pressures of Jupiter. We are going to be seeing it also that as the moon, as the Venus is going to be moving, they're going to be in yacht with Saturn. So basically, the Venus what is going to be trying, she's going to be understanding where the Mars was, right? So Mars is taking the steps forward right now for within understanding the relationships. Mars is taking the lead, and they're going to be coming in together. We are going to see it around Christmas. We're going to see this beautiful union of Venus and Mars with the Sun, right? Divine marriages for anybody who understands all that, right? But before that, there's going to be a lot of has to be done in both sides, the feminine and the masculine. So from now, as we are talking about, this is going to be at August 10th. We are going to see this energies that we are going to be going through. Particularly one thing you need to remember, particularly at 9 o'clock p.m., okay? 9 o'clock p.m., this is going to be pretty much the time when a vertex and Mars, they are going to be together. This is going to be a very special because at 9 p.m. you're going to feeling how this consciousness, these doors of thinking are opened. Okay, you're going to start feeling those energies if it's not already. And somebody's impatience outside. Probably that beep was also for you to pay attention to what I'm saying. Okay, we're seeing it that on the 16th, the moon is going to be joining Uranus. This is going to be some very powerful addition to the intuitions within the masculine energies. This is going to be like, hey, here's these advices, here is these things, here's why these situations. A lot of internal explanations that are going to be coming in. It's coming from your friendliness. If you're not a friendly to a partnership, guess what? You're going to be what? An enemy, right? So, how about you within yourself? Are you the enemy from within? And this is going to be a one of the transitions that Mars is going to be trying to achieve with all these energies. Because some of the things you see, like, oh, their fault and the other faults and so on, have you ever looked at it? How you act as a man? Are you stepping as a man to create the balance within the relationship? Right? Very important moment is going to be. We're going to see even Mars a little bit more intensified. That's going to be on the 18th of August. That is going to be when the moon is going to be squaring Saturn into Mars. This is going to be the time when Mars is like, you know what, I had enough of all this stuff. I pack in my stuff and I'm going to go. Where are you going to go? Yeah, until the next time you're facing these energies. Later on, those intense energies with Saturn, they're gonna be start coming out. They're gonna be dropping down. It's gonna be on 21st of September. We're gonna see this relaxing Mars. Okay, we're gonna see this relaxing. It's gonna have a few days where Mars is gonna be like, oh, finally I can breathe. Finally I can get it. And then we're gonna go ahead and start seeing it when the Mars it is gonna be squaring Jupiter. Have you been grown through all this process? Can you apply that growth in there? This particular square is gonna be very kind of like in a way intensified too, because this is going to be coming in from this oppositions within areas that it was with Saturn and Neptune, and now he's getting this what the am, what is going on in the family, why there is no growth within the family, which is Jupiter, right? It is the growth. I have to see this growth. Now Mars is not going to have any more trines with Pluto and Uranus. Mars is going to be proving his growth by looking at what he has not grown in the family. A lot of the family patterns is going to be coming up because if you have wounds from that within you as a masculine from in the family, he didn't have a good examples, he didn't have a good patterns. However, it's in your case, you are going to be looking at of how to develop it because you're going to see what is not developed. Very good, very powerful moment is going to be at 26th. On that energy, the moon is going to be joining Mars. Is going to be kind of like a, hey, here is, that's what you have to look. This is how things are done. It's going to be very much focused in there because we're going to have a Mercury. It's going to be 150 degrees with the north node, and then from the north node we're going to have 150 degrees that going into Mars. Now the solution is going to be look into the past. What happens within the past? Have you learned from the past? It's going to be the south node. It's going to be the resolution. There's going to be some at the same time the sun is going to be still moving. The sun is going to be at the first degrees of Virgo. A lot of organization, a lot of beautiful process of organizations under Pluto and Saturn. It's like hey, where were your brain? Where was it you think that you authorized? How did you could have done this? Could you have think of different ways, right? So we're gonna see this yacht in there that's gonna be pointing out towards the sun. So this is gonna be some very interesting days, but it's gonna be a lot of organizations and a lot of what? Growth. All right. So as we are going to be keeping it going, that squaring is going to be a little bit more even intensified. Mars is going to be keeping his yacht with the North Node for a while. He's going to be focused in the future. And whatever is not helping you to grow, whatever is not help you in the relationships, letting it go. Okay? If it's not help, nope, just let it go. If it's not getting you where you're supposed to be going in life, just letting it go. Vortex is gonna be at 9 o'clock, guys. It's gonna be open these gates every night about your consciousness. Okay, we are gonna be seeing it some those energies that is gonna be coming out very kind of like intensified at some point, particularly when the ascendant is going to be at Taurus, and from the North Node is going to be kind of like coming in powerful, powerful, powerful. Venus is going to have a lot of challenges about this because Venus is going to be going through Leo. A lot of situations with the shadow, particularly she's going to be going on through what Mars had already been done. So if you were intensified energies for a while, you know what it's coming in, particularly into the relationships. But now Venus is going to be wearing the shoes of Mars. Now you are understanding your own feminine situations of how you're proceeding it towards the masculine energies. All right. We are going to be going into September. Mars is going to be conjoined with the true Lilith. She's going to be coming in and brings more truth and more truths that is going to be coming out. Some of those truths probably is not going to be happy. Some of the truths is not going to be great. One thing it is that Mars is going to be squaring Pluto and now squaring Jupiter. Which is going to be a kind of like a skipping step, but also Mars is going to be facing oppositions with Chiron. So now with all this pressure that it's going to be coming in, with all these pressures that it's coming, these energies of Venus going into the North Node, and from the North Node going into Mars. From Mars, they are going to be going to Uranus. We're going to see some very particular situations that they're going to need some resolution. The resolutions between what you need to do in life and this new way of relationships is going to be how and capabilities to heal your own wounds as masculine under pressure, because the test of the masculine energies in there is going to be coming in what? Under pressure. How do we well perform under pressure? This is like if you're understanding welding. If you're welding a pipe that needs to hold 3,000 pounds per square inch pressure, you weld it, then you put it back in, and you want to make sure that it will hold the 3,000 pounds and make sure it doesn't leak, right? It's going to be require a test for strength, right? And that's what Mars will be, very much powerful. But we're going to see how Venus is going to be also looking towards the North Node. And those days of going it towards the North Node, they're going to be some very powerful. I'm going to be showing you. This is going to be at the 16th September. And right in here, what I'm talking about. You're seeing it at Venus that is below. This energy is going down towards Mars. Mars is with the true Lilith and vertex, as they say. This is 9 o'clock energy. And what is going to be the solution? The solution is going to be the Sun, the authority, and Mercury, our communications. How are you going to be communicating to this? Right? But there is going to be a lot of drawing from Chiron towards the authority. How to feel your own authority with you. So Venus is going to be getting some divine energies from Pluto, and they're going to be going towards Saturn, right? Again, Saturn teaching and learning with new consciousness because he's going to go back into Pisces. Okay. And as we are approaching with those yacht in there, this kind of like energy is going to be following all the way until Mars. Even when a Mars is transiting it into Scorpio, this is going to be when a Mars is going to be digging to what? Into his own shadow. He's going to be facing the fears, the unknown. But this is where the Mars can be also a lot of a volcano, right? This is going to be also a lot of finding secrets, a lot of things that can really aggravate you, and so on and so on. So you need to be prepared for a tough battle. When right now you are going to be the peacemaker during this Mars at Libra. Okay, guys. So that's all I have for you for right now. I'll be come back in about 5 minutes, and I'm gonna be doing for you the daily astrogravitational report. So stay tuned here, and I'll be back shortly. Much love to you guys, and I wish you very good luck. Very good luck with that.